How you doing, everybody? Tim here from the Tactical Defender. Today we're going to look at the Jungle Hammock with Mosquito Net. The net is built in. It's not separate from the hammock. It's all one piece. Nice little package. This is from Snugpak, and this is what we're going to look at today. Okay, one thing I wanted to quickly mention is that the Jungle Hammock from Snugpak comes with this tree strap, which is basically a 550 cord, obviously really strong. You have your knots, which you can remove and or add, as you already know, and it does have this tree strap, this sleeve to help the tree, to not damage the tree. I trust this. It is great quality. It's, well, the fact is it's Snugpak, but the problem is that I'm in a state park. I was given permission to hang a hammock, but when I showed them what I use, I showed them this strap. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to do this review with this strap, okay? Only because this sleeve does not go all the way around tree. I am using a rather large tree. That's a pretty big tree. As you know, you don't need a tree that big to hang a hammock, but it's what I have at the moment. So, yeah, I just wanted to show that. Great quality. I trust it, but because of where I'm at in this state park, and I was given permission to use this the first time they opened, I asked, and so I'm going to use this. But just so you know, it comes with that. And again, add and remove knots as you wish. One thing that I wanted to mention, that this is what the hammock looks like, right? You got it set up, and you're not using the bug net. The bug net just basically, as you can tell, lays inside. Now I did get in it with the bug net, and no difference. You know, the bug net's fine, but I guess you could rip it depending on what's on your body. Now they did say, I do believe they recommended, if you want to use this as a regular hammock without the bug net, to flip it over. Now one thing I was worried about, now see, when you flip it over, it just looks like a regular hammock, right? One thing I was worried about when I do that, is the bug net going to hang too low? Is it going to be hanging, brushing the ground, possibly picking up ticks? I'm in a very high tick area, and I don't want that. Well, no, it's not. The bug net does not hang down. It really is more or less one with the hammock. So that's what it looked, and it would be even tighter if obviously I was to sit in it and put weight in it. But if you're wondering, does the bug net hang down? If you were to flip it over and use it as a regular hammock, I would say no, it does not. As you know, I like to do really close-up stuff, video and or photos, to kind of show you the details, the fine details. The sewing is excellent. These are the attachment points for your shock cord, as you know. Now, if you can tell, on the inside there is not one, but two. One there and one on this side. And those, of course, are accessible from the inside only. You have two pouches. You do have an outside pocket, a pouch, as most hammocks do, and also acts as the stuff sack for said hammock. Let's come down here. We got here are your zippers. Good quality. They are metallic, not plastic. If you can look and see, I mean, the stitching is fantastic. We got 4 rows on one side, one on the other side. Really excellent quality. Down here we do have a little piece of cloth sewn on there, protect the zipper, zipper stop, if you will. Come on up here and you can see where the net attaches. See it? Triple stitching. I see no loose threads, a couple there, no big deal. They're tied off really well. Let's flip this over. See, that is good quality for sure. As I said, it does come with the carabiner, but those are my tree straps. And again, you do have shock cord. It comes with a lot of shock cord. I am in a bit of a crunch here. The park is starting to fill up, and I'd rather not be here with all the people here because, well, the truth is, they bother me. So I just quickly kind of put this up. I'm sure there is a better way, but as you know, you absolutely want to make sure that there is more room. So when you get in the hammock, it should be lifted. Right? The net should be lifted. And then when you get in the hammock, and I do have it kind of low, I set mine up pretty low, especially when I'm out with my boys, because, you know, they're going to be 3 and 5. They like to get in it and use the hammocks as well. And plus I'm working on a review here. So it should be lifted up. And then when you get in there should be room, as you can see, for them to go down. I have, because if they're too tight, they will snap. I have seen some videos where somebody took a carbon fiber arrow, they cut it in sections, or maybe 2 different arrows, cut them in sections, notched the ends, and then they put them between here to kind of keep that apart. You could, of course, also use sticks, but I don't really think that's necessary. But it is certainly a great idea. I like this. I like this a lot. It's really fantastic quality. Let's get in it. So I'm inside the hammock. Bug net. I have access to my 2 pockets here. I don't really see a need, now that I'm looking at it, to put something in between the net guidelines, because I mean I have plenty of room here. Not touching me at all. I'm actually below the edge of this. I know I would have something underneath me, either in the hammock or under the hammock. I mean, this is perfectly comfortable. I would have no problem with bugs getting in here at all whatsoever. All right, everybody, so again, this is the Jungle Hammock with Mosquito Net from Snugpak. As I always do, I'll have a link in the box below where you can purchase this if you so wish. This is an integrated net, as you know by now. It is sewn onto the hammock. It's not separate. I do believe by having a separate bug net over or around your hammock, it will possibly create holes or somewhere where a mosquito or whatever you have in your area will get in. It's always a possibility. By being integrated and sewn into the hammock, you're safe. There's no holes. The zippers are fantastic. They really get close to one another. Nothing's going to get in there. And you cannot use the net. It would be another thing not to carry around in your pack. If you didn't want the net, you just drop it down, use it that way, or flip it over as I already demonstrated and have the net on the bottom. And what I really like, that it does not hang low, possibly touching the ground or anything, sticks, branches, bushes, whatever, which, as you know, can all tear your net. So it's a fantastic hammock with integrated bug net. Quality's there. The price is, I want to say, roughly $50, possibly under. I could be wrong. And as I always do, I will have a link in the box below, everybody. Go check it out. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. If you go out hammocking, especially camping in a hammock, bug season is here right now where I am in New England. Do you use a net? Yes or no? And if you do, is it integrated, sewn into your hammock, or is it on the outside? What are your opinion? What is your opinion on the pros and cons of the two? All right? Be well, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. We'll talk soon.